Okay, well, let's speak to Elina Saher al-Yazji, who lives in Gaza City and joins us live from there. Obviously, very difficult circumstances for everyone in the Gaza Strip, but I'm keen to know more from you on what people there are able to eat on a daily basis, given that there's not much access to food at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm one of the 2 million people suffering here in Gaza Strip under these harsh conditions, as you know. And every day we are just witnessing what should we eat, what should we go to get the water, anything to eat, just to still to keep alive. As you mentioned earlier, that we face a severe shortage of food, water, medicine, and a real condition crisis in gas, electricity, and shelter. So the personal experience, I just want to tell that it's worth mentioning that I'm going through today is not only just mine experience, but the suffering of millions of Palestinians here in Gaza. As you know, the humanitarian crisis is worsening day by day. And this is one, a lot of people know that, but don't know the details of that.
Yeah.
So about the food and water, the food stock in Gaza is running. As you know, there the closure of the borders here. So from 1 month, there is nothing entered to Gaza. So we still without food, literally. If you go to the market, you can find a little bit of food, but it's expired date, so we cannot eat it. Or if we eat it, we will go to the hospital, and the hospital is not ready to enter to this.
And Elina, can you just describe to us more in detail, when you wake up in the morning and you are hungry or need to go and access food, whether it's for yourself or perhaps your family, what does that actually look like? How do you get there? Is the food canned? Is it dry? Are you able to access fresh vegetables or fruit? Just kind of give us a sense of what that actually entails to be able to get access to the food. Are there any bakeries, for example? What are the prices like?
Okay, you know that 1 year ago that we have eating the aid of the animals. So this one thing I cannot ever describe the price or anything that related to it. So right now there is flour, white flour, but we cannot cook it because we don't have gas, or we don't have the wood fire, that we don't have it. Or if we had it, we will go to I don't have anything to deal with it, to do that. So it's right now it's dangerously low, the continuation of blockade. So we cannot get anyone more. People are heavily retained on a humanitarian that, and so they comes to go through the crossing. So if I wake up, I want to go to my work. I work just for give some food for my family. I'm the older one. So I go to the market just to give them some vegetables, fruit, or anything. But literally, I cannot find vegetable, fruit, or anything else.
So what do you do when you can't find that? I mean, what are the prices also like? How are you actually able to access that? You're saying that even if you are able to access it, there's not enough fuel to be able to cook. So in compared to before the war and now, how much food are you able to eat, if any?
Okay, if I can find it, the food, the price is too expensive. If I can get it, a lot of people, 1,000 or million people cannot get it. This is about the price, but the quantity is not a lot. We are, it's my personal experience. We are 7 in my home. The quantity that we get, it's either about just 2, 3.
For 3 people.
In our,
so the amount of food
yes.
you're receiving is for 3 people, when actually that's 7. So that's actually less than half the amount, and probably not, it sounds like, not enough nutrients. Now, what's about in terms of water? Because, you know, you might be able to manage without much food, but water is absolutely essential. Are you able to access that? Is it clean? We obviously know that Israel, part of this blockade, also cut off the main electricity to the main water desalination plant. So how are you managing with that? And Has anyone, yourself or anyone in your family, suffered because of the lack of nutrients?
Yes. Yesterday I was on the hospital with my sister because we were drank an unclean water. So there's a lot of virus that has to my sister, and she's ill chronic. Her life was in danger because there is nothing for medicine or anything in hospital. They cannot deal with that. But the only reason that she drank an only water, unclean water. So this is the only, and this is the reason, the whole reason for her illnesses. So this is one of the, and I wake up and say, oh, I dream to drink a clean water, just water, not just to be something salt.
Okay, so very difficult circumstances. Of course, the Muslim celebration of Eid is just around the corner when people would be sat around the table sharing that food. Elina Saher, al-Yazji, thank you very much for speaking to us and describing what it's like there on a day-to-day basis when it comes to the lack of food, water, medicine, fuel, because of the Israeli blockade that is almost now for nearly a month.
But there's a heavy bombing around us. I don't know if
you can hear
that.
Heavy bombing.
Yes, that's around us, a heavy booming as it's minute by minute.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's a very difficult time. Obviously, when you do hear the bombing, how do you and your family cope? What do you do? Because this is on a daily basis.
It's one of the hardest things that I have feel because I'm working as a journalist. So I just going to my work to finish my works to spread the voices and the photos for to the whole world. And my family in another place, there is a long distance between us. So if there is anything happen in place A, for example, they call me, Elena, are you safe? Or me, if they heavy bombing right around our home or tent, just calling them. So one of the harder things that you don't feel safe. You cannot feel safe or live in your city, the city you are going on. So one of the hardest condition that you don't feel safe anymore. You cannot know if you will live another minute or not.
Okay, thank you very much, Elina Saher al-Yazji, for explaining us the situation for you living in Gaza City.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.